Hello and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the Rocket the Raccoon from the Avengers Endgame movie. Now this is the 1/6 scale from the Hot Toys. I paid for about £140, including deliveries and everything from the Toy Wonderland. Now, considering that this is such a small figures, and I paid the same price as the Captain Marvel, which I think is a little bit overpriced for these figures. And Captain Marvel has more LED lighter points and is taller, bigger, and more accessory. And especially deluxe version has all the jacket, cat, and then you got all the fire effect pieces and all the stuff. And so I think Captain Marvel is definitely worth the money. But this guy, I feel like it's a little bit overpriced. But then again, I could not get anywhere in the world. I do mean in the world. I look every website in the whole, everything I can think of in the Google. I go through and browse through every single web pages all the way to like page 10. It's like, and I gave up. And I also one time I saw it on eBay and people in the UK they are bidding on these figures and ended up about £135, which is about similar price to what I pay for it anyway. So unfortunately I lost that bid and I don't mind anyway, so I'm happy with it for what I'm getting now. I just saying that it's just a bit overpriced for such a small figures. For I'm paying 130 or £40 for this, and you could get easily on something on the Sentinel gun or Gundams or something like that. But anyway, it's a Hot Toys. It's supposed to be expensive, I guess. Hot Toys are ridiculously expensive, but then again, they are premium collectible, and so they all have to sign by the celebrity and all the famous people, and they all recognize this brand. So this is one of those, special figures collectible item. So there we are. Anyway, so this guy is so cute. I mean, when I look at this, I want to squeeze it. But unfortunately, when I got this guy, it's not like what the photo actually show in the background. In the background, in the photo, is like, you can see it's like so fluffy and like a soft toy. But unfortunately, in the real figure, it's not like that. It's all hard plastic, not a single die cast, as I mentioned before. But nevertheless, the head sculpt looks awesome. And in terms of accessory, let's talk about this first. So you got Thanos' glove, Infinity Gauntlet, and this one has the all some of the details there, some of the gemstone, but they are not, articulated hands or anything like that. You got giant holes in there, so I think you can hold this one in the pose and stuff like that. You only get a couple of hands, actually, it's not many, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay, it's not a problem. I don't need so many hands anyway. You can only have two pair of hands. How much can you have? So, and then you also have this little thing called ether extractor for the doll's girlfriend, I guess. So this is the one that you're gonna extract the reality stone. So that is also a nice touch. And you got the soft rubber, not soft rubber. So you got rubber one is the one that he's wearing right now. And then you got soft material with a little metal line inside there, which you can actually bend and shape in the way that you want to. So this is also a nice touch. Actually, you can customize however way you like. So you can make it look like he's running in the background, or you can keep it whatever design you like to have it. And then what I really interest and cool thing about this figure is this goggle. This goggle is awesome. So let's take a pause on this guy and have a closer look. So you can see that he got two pair of goggle, and so one goggle is for the head, and this one has some kind of magnet on it in the middle. So this magnet is a negative attraction on it. So if I go to the eye, doesn't matter what I do, the eye doesn't go there, right? It keep on falling off or go to somewhere else. So this one is surprisingly only work for the eye. See, it's so easy to put it on. If I try to put it on the head and it doesn't work, it just push you back on it. That is a really cool touch. Actually, I really like that features. And so you see that I can't stop playing with this one. This is really cool. So that's one thing. And another cool thing about this one is the all the weapons that come with it. So you got two pair of guns. Now these guns are really cool. So if I show you close up here, you can see here how cool these guns are, and all these holes are actually you can see through as well, and to the back. So it looks quite realistic actually. I really like this gun. You got painted and all this stuff, which is really nice. And then you got another pair of guns in here as well. This is a short blaster, and this is a longer rifle. So you got a choice where you want to put. So I just put this short one in there and put this big one on the hand. And so you got a little bit articulation on the tail, so the tail can actually up and down a little bit, and you can swivel, which kind of doesn't make sense going up. I suppose you can do that as well. And then the materials are nice. They're all plastic and rubber, and you got different materials in the thighs and in the chest area. Now these ones are soft material, so you gotta be careful not to overstretch it. And then the rest of the stuff is soft rubbery style, like sort of like a raincoat style material. And it's really nice here. They're so squeegee in the middle, so you can squeeze it no matter what you do. It's really nice and soft. I like that feeling of it. And so the material is really nice, and I actually like it. But one complaint I have, or actually I would say three complaints in this figure, is one of them is his kneecap is going all over the place, and it can go the whole 360. It doesn't stay in the correct place, which is kind of annoying. And that's one issue. Another issue is the hand is really tight. When you take out the hand to swap with the other hand to make it this hand, for example, the ball joint is right deep down in the middle, somewhere down there, and it's so difficult to reach it. And also this red glove or whatever you call that, and that thing is a really fast stick out, and so it's difficult to push it back in. So it took me a little while to actually get into this one, which is really annoying. So once you put the hands in, I suggest don't take it out again, because you'll be spending like at least half an hour trying to put it back in. It's just nightmare. That is the one problem. Another problem that I would say is that these guns are so easy to come off. You can see I don't even put any effort to put it back in or take it out, and they are so easy to come off. I wish they put a little bit some kind of pack or something to make these gun holding posts more secure. It's so annoying. They keep on falling down. I cannot even touch anything. If I touch it a little bit, you can see it's already tilted. So that is the issue with this figures. In terms of articulation wise, obviously you can do all the ball joints, double ball joints actually on the head, so you can turn all the head left and right, up and down. A decent range actually for the head, because you got quite a lot of range in there. You see the guns already come off. I haven't even done anything yet. So that's one of the issues with this figures. Anyways, the eye and all the head sculpt is incredible detail, and these whiskers are actually soft, and they are like a real thing. They are not hard plastic or anything, so this is really nice. And I like all the teeth and all the mouths and all this stuff. I wish they make a little bit articulated mouth, like you can actually close the mouth or something like that. That would be nice. But unfortunately, in this figure, you can't get this one, which is a little bit disappointing. But otherwise, I would say I'm happy with this. Again, you see the guns coming off again. And in terms of the shoulder part, I would say you can swivel a little bit on the bicep, which is not bad. I like that. You got quite a range of motion and all the materials here, so it's plenty of space for you to move about, so you don't have to worry about too much. But when you stretch it to the armpit, make sure that you don't go further than that. You can see this is already maximum strength. I suppose you can push it further, but I wouldn't go too far. You can see this is really scary and it might come off. So I would say stop about here, and then that will do. In terms of the hands, you can swivel, you can actually move around pretty much anything you like. And so articulation is not too bad in these figures. I'm happy with this, but I just worry that it will crease over time. Well, it's nothing you can do about these figures really. I mean, they're all like this. The same in Spider-Man, the same with the Captain Marvel, and so on. And you got a little bit toe articulation as well, by the way. And the feet are all ball joints, so you can actually do whatever you like. So you can see there is a possibility of having toe articulation, but it's a little bit stiff. So there we are. I am genuinely happy with it. I bought this one mainly to put it on the new Iron Patriot. That's the whole objective of it. So there we are. Anyway, it would be cool to have this, Iron Patriot and Rocket stick together, and that would be really awesome. I can't wait to have these Iron figures in my hand. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Cheers.